I am sharing my screen. Yes, so this is sharing the screen by different methods. So those who can see my screen, quickly give yes. Okay, good. All of you have to be very quick now. Okay, this is a second block. We already had a good break. Okay, and so be ready with yes or no and all answers. Okay, be alert. Fine. Okay, so we have seen, right, statement with quantifiers, how to negate them. We have seen statements joined by and or. Again, those kind of statements with quantifiers and how to negate them. Then we have seen some statements with some conditions, right? If something is there, something is given, then we can conclude something. If P, then Q, so something like that. And we know how to negate them. We know how to, what is the converse of that. If P, then Q, then the converse is if Q, then P, right? And contrapositive. So this much we had seen. And now we'll consider some sets. So I'll give one notation for set G2. Okay, so G2, the set of all participants in G2. Okay, so there are all these people. We are all in G2. We are the elements of the set. And now I want you to think about subsets of G2. Okay, think about subsets of G2. If you have the answer, say yes. Okay, start with maybe think about one element. There is only one element in the set. If you have found a subset of G2 with only one element, then think about subset of G2 with two elements. Take one more example. Then you can think about subsets of G2 with three elements. Or any subset of G2 is fine. Okay. Why room number one, no one is responding? Room number one. Can you think of subset? One element? Only one element is there. You know G2, right? You are all in G2. Yes, room number one, Nandika.
Sir, any participant, like
But
I am a participant in G2.
so give particular example, like, okay, so Nandika gives what is your set? Nandika, what
Sir,
is it?
room number one, Nandika.
Singleton set. Nandika. Okay. Room number 10, Rachna.
Yes, sir.
What is your answer?
Sir, breakouts room R10 is subset
R10.
of G2.
R10, yes, R10 is subset of G2, but then what is R10? How do
R10
I,
is the
sorry, I have a habit of writing real numbers, so I wrote like that. Yes, R10 is what? It's a set. First, let me write the description. Set of all
students in
room number 10. Okay, good. Set of all only students?
Participants.
Set of all participants. Very good. If I take student, who is left out?
Mentor.
Mentor is left out. Good. Don't forget your mentor, okay?
Yes,
Set
sir.
of all participants in room number 10. Breakout room number 10. Okay. Yes, Pooja, you have any question? So how do I write this? Let me ask somebody in room 10 only. Sumit?
Yes, sir.
How do I write this set? If I want to list the set, how do I write? So who are the people? Do you know your friends in room 10?
Yes, sir.
Can you name them?
Yash,
Okay, Yash is there.
Rachna,
Rachna, of course, she gave the, yes, she is in room 10.
Samrin,
Samreen is there, yes. Samreen, so I have to list all people, right? Pragya is
yes,
there, I
sir.
can see. She has clicked yes. Sonali, I can see in room number 10. She clicked yes now. Okay. Are this the
Yes.
only one? Yes.
No, sir, myself also. Sumit.
So who is answering? Sumit.
Yes.
Okay. So this is, I can list like this. Okay. Let me ask some more examples. Room number 3, Heath.
Set of mentors.
Yes, good. Set of mentors. So I can, how do I write? So this is set of all mentors where? Set of all mentors in G2. Okay, good. So how do I write this? How can we write this set?
The mentors, like my mentor is Nihar sir and
So Nihar
like that.
and then Kaivalya. Okay. So I have to write all the mentors' name. Okay. I have not written, but assume that all mentors are listed. Good. Set of all mentors. Anything else? Room number 5, Ayush.
Yes, sir.
Can you give a set with 2 elements? Subset of G2 with 2 elements?
Just the coordinators.
Just the coordinators. Okay. So I can denote it by C. Okay. A set of all coordinators in G2, right? And then who are the coordinators? Do you know, Ayush? Do you know the elements in the set? One is Gokul sir, right? And
Yes.
Jayantan sir. Okay, good. Let us take one more example, Aman. Can you give one? Any example?
No other.
Aman, voice is not clear. You can drop a chat also in that case. Room number 6, Sumit.
Yes, sir.
Ah.
From
Sorry,
student from Maharashtra.
student from
Maharashtra.
Maharashtra. Okay, good. So I'll denote this set by MH because I already gave notation M for a set of mentors. Okay, good. Students from Maharashtra, nice. So set of all students in G2 from Maharashtra. But Sumit, how can I list this set? How do I
We
list
have to
it?
check. We have to check who is from Maharashtra. In this.
So are you from Maharashtra?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay, so I am writing R6 Sumit because there is one more Sumit. Okay,
Yes.
then I have to write all the names. So this set will be very long.
Yes.
Right? So otherwise, if I write, okay, just let us, those who are from Maharashtra, click yes. So I can see the names. Okay, good. Samrin is there. Okay, Siddhi is there. Okay, so if I write like this, Samrin, Siddhi, then I have to list all the people. There are 15. Okay, I see 15 yes, if somebody is not missed. So, but if I don't want to list all them, then is there any other way of writing? Does anybody know any other way of writing? Because if 15 can be listed, how can I efficiently write? Shivam?
Sir, set builder method.
So I cannot just put a dot here and I can just say that suppose Rigved. Okay. I don't know whether he's from Maharashtra or just written name, but now I'm clearing the feedback. So does this mean that I've listed all students from Maharashtra? What do you think? Does it convey this set? I don't know how many I have listed, right? So I cannot list like this. So listing becomes difficult. Okay, otherwise I have to list all 15. If I write G2, I have to list all the students in G2. So listing is difficult. How many of you understand this? Because I have to list all 15 students. If there are 20, then I have to write all 20. If I write like this, this method is not, I don't know who I included, who I missed. So there's a problem. Okay. I'll give you one more set. SA. This is set of all students. Set of all participants. I am writing students only. Participants. It's a subset of G2. So I better write participants, right? Because G2 we have considered participants of G2 who have given self-assessment SA1. Okay, the elements of this set, click yes. The elements of this set, click yes. If you are given self-assessment, then only click yes, right? So SA1. I'll write SA1. Good. So there is another set of all participants of G2 who gave feedback. There was also feedback. Did you see in the MTTS classroom? There was feedback of block 1. There also will be feedback, final feedback also. But there was feedback. Those who are elements of this set, click yes. There you had an option to name yourself or to just submit as it is without naming, anonymous. But yes, right? Those participants who gave feedback. Okay, good. Again, listing would be difficult because there are like 53. Those who have ticked yes, 54 now. Okay, so listing is difficult, right? So can you guess what is this? What is your guess? If I write F is a set of all participants who gave feedback, what is this? Can you just guess? Charvi?
Set of all participants of G2 who did not give feedback.
Yes, and but what is that set called? The set of all participants. Okay, thank you, Charvi, who did not give feedback. Tanya, what is this set called?
Complement.
Yes, so this is complement of, we call this as a complement of F. Those who are in the complement can click yes. Those who are in the complement can click yes. So Manu, what happened? You did not give feedback? Aisha, missed to submit the feedback.
Yes, sir.
You are in F complement?
No, sir.
So why did you click yes then? Okay. So some people missed to give feedback, okay? But next time, if there is any feedback or any announcement, do participate in all the activities. Do not miss. Is it clear, all of you? Do not miss. Okay. Okay. Now, I want to write natural numbers. You know, right? This is the notation. How do we state? Set of all natural numbers. How do I list them? Natural numbers कैसे लिखेंगे in the set form with curly brackets? How do I write this? आप लिखते हो ना natural numbers. You know how to write, right? It's a very basic question. Nothing there we don't know. Natural numbers कैसे लिखोगे? Room number 2, Vishwa.
1, 2, 3 up to so on up to n.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Up to, how do I write up to, Vishwa?
Up to n. Small n.
So like this, up to n?
No, dot, dot, dot.
Okay. So there is a way of writing, right? Continuing dot dot dot. Okay. 3 dots. How many dots? 3 or more?
3.
3. Okay. And then a comma and then n. Like this. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Pritika, same answer or do you have a different answer?
Yes, sir. So I just wanted to say any integer which is greater than equal to 1.
Okay. But see, for an integer, we need to know natural number sometimes, right? So that is also
Yes, sir.
fine, but we want to list. So how do we list? Is the listing method correct?
So we can continue after n as well,
Uh,
like
okay.
dot 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 after n.
Okay. So another form is this 1, 2, 3 dot 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 and then n and then again dot dot dot. Then what do I put after that,
So
Pritika?
curly bracket आप close कर सकते हैं, n के बाद एक term लिख सकते हैं हम n+1.
Okay. This is n+1 and then again dot 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 and this. Okay, fine. Suman, you still don't agree? Suman, what is your answer? Okay, Suman agrees. Aisha doesn't agree. Room number 4, there are 2 Aisha. Huh? Aisha Sheikh, yes. You don't agree? You have any other option?
Yes, sir.
Another,
Yes, sir. We have to write another way such as 1, 2, 3, comma, up to so on, at least infinity.
at least infinity.
No, 1, 2, 3, comma, dot, dot,
हाँ
up to so on means infinity. Last term.
हाँ, लास्ट में क्या लिखूंगा? इन्फिनिटी लिखना है?
Yes, sir.
ऐसे लिखते हैं हम? कभी नेचुरल नंबर्स को ऐसे लिखते हैं? इन्फिनिटी ये नेचुरल नंबर है, सेट में आएगा इसमें? स्वाति,
No, sir.
ये नहीं आएगा ना?
No.
सो इधर क्या आएगा?
Just
खाली
close the dot 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 and close the curly bracket.
okay. Is this method right? That was my question. Do you agree with this?
हाँ यार बाकी मैं
Sumit?
चार्जिंग में कौन लेते
Yeah, Sumit,
Yes, sir. I have one more.
you have one more form. Okay, but my
Yes.
question, my question is this: is this correct?
Yes, this is also correct, but I have one more form.
Okay, can you give me a value of n?
No, this is infinity because we can't measure natural number.
Okay, fine. Okay, now we'll come with more answer, but I want to get settled. I don't want more. First, I want to get settled with this. Okay, I am writing another set. 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. I'm taking n to be 100. How many of you say that these two sets are same? Those who think they are same, right? Yes. Those who think no, then write no. You should have a reason why they are not same. Everybody, quick. I'll ask those who have not responded. Room number 2. Adya.
Actually, in the first one,
Yeah,
we told me what is
कुछ
the
नहीं
value
हो
of n.
गया
It can be anything. And in the second statement, it is 100. We know that is 1 to 100. But in the first statement, n can be anything.
N can
So
be
they are
anything.
different. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
The
fine.
natural
But
number integer.
okay, how many elements are there in the set?
So 100.
100. If I put here 10, how many numbers are there in the set?
So 10.
Okay, I have put here n. How many numbers are there here?
So n.
N. Okay, so that means it's a finite set. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Is natural set of natural numbers finite set?
No, sir.
No. So can we write like this?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. So Faisal, Sheikh Faisal,
Yes, sir.
can we write like this?
No, sir. It's not correct.
Can you give me a natural number which does not belong to this set?
n+1.
Very good. Very good. Yes. So n+1 to hai hi nahi. If n is a natural number, it is included here. Then n+1 is not there. If I have listed like 1 to n like this in the increasing form. So this is not the correct way of writing. Okay. So this is not how we write. How many of you understand this? Just clearing the feedback. Okay. That was not an appropriate way because that will be a finite set. Okay. We cannot list like keep n. If we fix something n, that means natural numbers up to 1 to n. n+1 is not there, n+2 is not there. So it's just not natural numbers. It's an infinite set. We write like this, or sometimes we don't even write like this. We just write like this. Okay, good. So yeah. So now give me this set. How do I list? Or let me write S. Set of squares of natural numbers. How do I list S? Anwar? How do I list? Yes. Room number 2, Anwar. Can you answer? Anwar, I think it's, room number 2, Aduvait.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So can I tell it in the set builder form?
No, I want to list elements. I have to see what are the elements.
So they can be listed as 1 square, comma 2 square, comma 3 square, and so on. And then the braces will be closed.
Right. And if I want to write the squares, then
So the squares, then we can write 1, 4, 9, and so
1,
on.
4, 9, and so on.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, good. Ankita, same answer. Room number 3. How many of you agree with him? Set of squares of natural numbers. Those who agree say yes. Why are you slow today? Because there was break in between. You should be fast instead of slow. Okay, clearing the feedback. Set of all even integers. How do I list them? Even integers कैसे लिखेंगे? Very slow you are today, all of you. क्या हुआ? Don't raise hand. Say yes. Don't raise hand if you unless you have any question. And I know that you don't have any question at this point of time, so don't raise hand. Okay. Room number 4, Parth.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, क्यों नहीं है respond किया? Why are you not responding? बताओ, even integers कैसे list करेंगे हम लोग?
Dot -3 -2 -1 0 1 2 3 dot.
Good. Should be saying yes or no, है ना? Participate तो करना है ना पार्थ? आकांक्षा?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, क्या हुआ?
Sir,
What is the
as
question?
statement में set of square of natural number यहाँ पे n square belong करेगा n में.
हाँ, नहीं लिस्ट कर रहे हैं ना हम लोग. We are listing. Okay. लिस्ट
सर
कर रहे हैं
ऊपर
ना.
वाले स्टेटमेंट में n n+1 था, यहाँ पर n n स्क्वायर हो सकता है.
हाँ, लेकिन भी it's better we write like this.
उनके
Okay.
उसकी बात हो जाती मतलब ऐसा कि दीदी मतलब तो फिर उसको निकिता के बारे में पता चला होगा दीदी को.
Please
तो
mute yourself, Kajal. Yes. Okay. आकांक्षा. हाँ, this is not necessary to write. ये लिखना better है, right? क्योंकि ये लिखने का मतलब नहीं है extra we are writing. It's just it is understood 1 2 3 and it goes on. ठीक है ना आकांक्षा? Yes, खुशी.
Yes, sir.
What is?
I have problem in this E is equal to set of all even integers.
You have a problem with what?
So this set of all even integers.
What is the problem?
So
But
also integers.
sorry, I'm not able to hear you.
Sir, there are odd numbers also included in this set. Yeah,
There are odd numbers also included in the set. This is not correct. Thank you. Why nobody gave answer? Somebody said, see, 8 of them are saying no. Right? So what should be the set? Thank
The
you.
dot.
Yes.
-4, comma -2,
-4, -2,
comma 0,
0,
2,
2.
comma 4,
Yes.
dot.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, clearing the feedback. How many of you understand this? We have written whatever initially was not, that was set of all integers, right? Not even integers. Wanted even integers. But nobody told, only 8 of them said no. Everybody else agreed yes. Okay. Pay attention. Okay. Now I want you to list open interval 0, 1. Sorry, Aryan, you raised hand.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, list all this. How do I list? Rigved, room number 9.
0.1, 0.01, dot.
0.0.
0.01, 0.001,
हाँ
0.001, dot.
This way.
Yes, sir.
So next element क्या होगा after this? What will be the immediate
1.
element? 1. Yeah, ये होगा 0.0001.
Can be infinitely many zeros before 1, 0.001.
तो how do I know that 0.9 is there? है ना? 0.9 ऐसे लिस्ट में आया कि नहीं आया? कैसे पता चलेगा? How do we know? Okay. Adya says no. Yes, Adya.
Sir, it is not the correct way of writing this.
Yes, why it is not correct way? Why do you think so?
So as there are various numbers, like many numbers between 0 to 1.
Yes. But which are missing, right?
Sir.
Okay, good. Room number 1, Ritu.
Yes, sir.
You said yes. Is this how we list 0, 1?
No, sir.
So there is a problem, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Room number 5, Charvi. Problem in listing.
We'll have to use the set builder form.
Sorry, Charvi, I'm not able to hear you properly.
We'll have to use the set builder form of writing sets.
If we try to list, yes, Charvi, you can mute now. Yes, so there are infinitely many elements. So we cannot list like this. Okay, one by one, because then we'll miss so many numbers. We don't know whether they are included or not. So all this set we have done so far, right? So here also there is a problem in listing. I don't know whether I have included everyone or not. This is not the proper way. So it's a very big set. Then I have to list all the 15 people from Maharashtra, those who are there. Otherwise, I don't know if I have missed any or if I have included some members which are not in the set, some elements which are not in the set. Here also it's a big set, self-assessment. Many of you give self-assessment. We cannot list easily. We can list them. We cannot list them easily. Here it is possible even if it was an infinite set. This is a finite set. We can list them. right? This is also possible to list. We can understand that what we are writing, if we just write 149 and then 16 and so on, we know these are squares of natural numbers, right? But here there is a problem. So sometimes there is a problem in listing. So what we have done so far is we have used this list form, which is also called roster method. Yes, Shivam, you have any question?
Yes, sir. Can we
Huh.
write it is as dot 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 0.1 dot 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 0.2 and again dot dot dot?
0.1, 0.2.
No, sir. Starting में 0 dot 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 0.1 again dot 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 0.2 dot 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 again 0.3 and last में dot dot dot. Yes. Can we
हाँ.
write it like this?
इसमें 2 आएगा
2 नहीं सर.
फिर यहाँ तो डॉट 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 है. Here we are saying dot dot dot. इधर तो डॉट 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 है, इधर भी है. Every natural number is coming here. Why 2 is not coming?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Right? है ना?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. What about 0.11? वो कहाँ आएगा? How? I don't know how many numbers.
0.11 0.11 will be 0.1 and 0.2 के.
I know it will be in between, but how do I know whether it is taken or not? How do I know it is taken or not? Just writing like this, if I just write like this, 0.1 dot 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 to 0.2, do you know how many numbers are here? Is it a finite set, infinite set, or how many numbers are there? Is it a way to write like this?
No, sir.
No. So that's the thing, that we cannot use roster method, right? List form. So we have to use something set builder form. So that is called set builder form. That how do we state it? Something it is called set builder form. All of you mute yourself. Pooja, mute yourself. Set builder form, right? We write something like X and we write such that. And here there is some property. Okay, or sometimes we also write X and such that with this 2 dot. So that's some property which X satisfied, right? Then only X is there. So how do we write this 0, 1? Is there any better way of writing now? Open interval 0, 1. We already discussed, if you remember. Room number 7, Nandini.
Yes, sir.
Yes, how do I write?
X belong to real number.
Yes, X, or just you can say X in real such that, or X such that.
0 less than X less than 1.
0 less than X less than 1. Yes. Room number 8, Takshak.
Sir, same answer.
Same answer, okay. But is there any other way of writing this? Sumit says no. Okay, room number 6, Sumit.
Sir, 0 and 1 also included. So,
0 and are these 0
1
and 1 0 included here?
open interval.
Open interval. So is 0 is there in the open interval or close interval?
Yes.
Confusion. No problem. Good. It's good to get confusion and clear your doubts. Yes. Shivam says no. Shivam, same confusion or any other answer?
No, sir, I said no to his answer.
Okay, fine. Okay, but is there any other way? We wrote in this form, if you remember, X is greater than 0 and X is less than 1. This property we used when we saw the statements with and or, right? How many of you understand this? How many of you remember this? Right, but because we can also write this as 0 less than X, and we can write X less than 1, and that's why we combine these two to write like this. But there are two statements, right? That this property This is the property. Property is combination of two statements. X is greater than 0 and X is less than 1. I hope it is clear. Right? Okay. So then how do I write this in terms of set builder form? With some property I want to write. How do I write this? X such that. Can you give some property here? No, list तो कर दिया. We already listed these elements. Now we want to write in the set builder form using some property. What should be the property? Don't say that x equals to -4 dot 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 -2 and so on. It's the same thing. Yes. Okay. Nobody from room number 5. Only Shivam. Okay. Room number 5. Krishna. Rani. Room number 5.
Yes, sir.
How do I write this? Yes.
Sir, x is divisible by 2.
X is divisible by 2. Okay. X is divisible by 2. Any other thing? Natural number or integer or what? Or
Integer.
integer. So either we write like this x in z. Okay. Or we say here, if we don't want to use this, then we say that x is an integer. X is an
Yes.
integer and x is divisible by 2. Okay. Just to be specific. Okay. Good. Any other way?
Hello. How are you?
Room number 8, Firdaus.
X is equals to
Yes.
x equals to 2z and z is where z is an integer.
X equals to 2z, or let me write
Yes.
2n. 2n.
And
For
belongs to integer.
So or for what n? For some n or for all n?
For all n.
For all n. Okay. So let me write like we write in terms of quantifiers for all n in z, right? X equals to 2n. Okay. Another way is this. Okay, but before that, how many of you agree with this? Somebody says no. Tanya?
So there exist will come before
Or
n.
there exists will come? Yes. Why for all n will not come? Do you have any idea?
So like we write 4 is equal to 2 times 2, not 2 times 3 also.
Yes, very good. So what Tanya says, all of you pay attention. I'm clearing the feedback. What Tanya says, 4 is in the set, right? 4 is here. You can see. For my 4 is also in the set. Why 4 is in the set? Because I can write 4 equals to 2 times some n. What is the value of n? N equals to 2, right? Only some n, 2. I cannot write 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into 1, 2 into 0. It cannot be written for all n. It is just for some n, right? Are you following? 6 is also there. 6 belongs to E. Then what is the meaning of why 6 belongs to E? Because we can write 6 equals to 2 into something. Not for all integers. 2 into, there is some integer. There exists. What is that integer? That is 3. So here we have to write there exists some n in n such that x equals to 2n. Right? This is the set. How many of you understand this? Right? So there exists. We use. Okay, for example, why -8 is in the set? Can I write -8 equals to 2 times some integer for every integer, 2 times in n for every n? No. I have to write -8 equal to 2 times some integer. So there exists, when we say some integer, there exists. Okay, good. But I think what she meant when she gave answer, we can also write this as 2n for all n in Z. This is also a form. Right? So there are many ways. So we can just write elements look like 2n where n belongs to Z. So we say that 2n for all n in Z. Or we just say that x, which can be written as 2n for some n. For some n, so quantifier is this. Those who understand, say yes. Right? So we have negation also. It's easy to negate. So if x satisfies this property, then only it is there. So when we say that x is not in E, let me show what was E. E was this. When do we say that x is not in E? If it does not satisfy this property. So what is the negation? Kundan?
Negation is the for all n belongs to Z.
I always say I prefer speaking given any. Okay, given any n in Z. But for all is fine. But
X
yeah, x
not equal to 2n.
Yes, very good. X is not equals to 2n. So we know that x is not in E if this condition is satisfied. Right? So the negation is already there. So we know why does 5 does not belong to E. If I want to say 5 does not belong to E, what do I have to show? I have to show this. I cannot write 5 equals to 2n given any integer. Okay. If I can write 5 equals to 2n for some integer, then 5 belongs to the set. But 5 does not belong to set. You can take any integer and you take 2n. Given any n, 2n, 5 cannot be written as this. So 5 is not in the set. So see, this kind of property also helps to check whether an element is in the set or not. Okay. So here also negation is involved. Do you see this? How many of you understand this? If you have understood this, then how do I write this S in set builder form? Yes, Aisha.
Sir, I've not got it. Can you repeat, please?
Okay, just let me write in the new. Yes. So E was this, right? We have written even integers. So -4, -2. This is a list form, roster method we used. Okay. And then we had used another form, which we either write 2n, so that n in Z, or what she suggested was this form, x, such that there exists n in Z, so that I can write x equals of the form 2n. This was a property. So for example, does 12 belong to set E or not? Is it true?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Why it is true?
Because we can write 12 as some multiple of 2.
Some multiple. Yes, you answered it correctly. 12 as some 2 times into some integer, right? What you said.
Integer.
Yes. So what is that integer?
6.
6. Good. So I cannot write 12 equals to 2 into 5, 2 into 4. All integers I cannot write. This is not correct. It is for some n in Z. True or false?
True.
True. So when we know when does x belong to this set E, if there exists some integer here, the some integer is 6. So for 12, it is n equals to 6. There exists some integer such that x is of the form 2n. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
So and then now my next question was like this, like 15. Is it in E or not?
No, it is not in it.
It is not in E. Why it is not in E?
Because we can now try to 15 as some integer multiple of 2.
Some or any integer multiple? Any
Any integer, sorry, any.
Yes. So that's what we said, that the 15, I cannot write 15 equals to 2n given any n, right? So there's a negation. Just if this x satisfies this property, it's in the set. If it does not satisfy this property, that means what? Given any n in z, I cannot write x equals to 2n. You can take any n. This is not possible. And therefore, 15 I cannot write like this. So it's not in the set given any n in z. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so next, how do we write rational numbers? Can we list all the rational numbers? Those who think yes can say yes. Those who can say no. Those who think we cannot write, we cannot list them. Room number 2, Sheikh Faisal. Do you want to list them? Do you want to list them?
A upon B where B is not equals to 0.
So you are not writing a list form. You are saying the set builder form, right? Not roster form.
Yes, sir.
But okay, so I asked to tick if you think you can list. So let us ask somebody who can think they can list. Room number 6, Khushi.
Yes, sir.
Do you think we can list them, or do you want to try to list them?
Yes, sir. Inside the builder form, I can list.
What are the elements here?
Sir, I am audible.
I'm not able to hear you properly. Yes. Now tell. Okay. Sita wants to try. Maybe Sita. You have question or you have answer?
Answer.
Tell answer.
X where X is equal to P by Q.
But okay, so she is saying P by Q. X. Okay, you said X. Such that X equals to
P by Q.
P by Q.
Where P belongs to Z.
Okay, where P belongs to Z. For some P in Z or some for all?
For all.
For all. Again, same thing for all P in Z. Okay.
And Q belongs to Z minus 0.
Q belongs to Z and Q is not equals to 0. Is it fine?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So again, is 1 by 2 in Q or not? Sita.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Q. Why? 1 by 2 equals to, give me P and Q.
P is equal to 1.
Yes, so if I write equal P by Q, P equals to 1, Q equals to
2.
2. But can I also write P equals to 1 and Q equals to 3?
Yes.
Yes, 1 by 2 equals to this?
No.
Right? So if 1 by 2, x equals to 1 by 2, can I write like this? P equals to 1, x equals to 1 by 2. Can I write P by Q, where P is 1 and Q is 3? Is it possible?
No, sir.
No. Can I write P equals to 2 and Q equals to 5? Is it possible to write this x in this form?
No.
So can I take all P and all Q? Or there exists some P?
There exists.
Yes. Good. Right? Do you realize now? Because we have, so here we write there exists, okay, for some integer P and some integer Q, and Q is not 0. See, I put comma. So there are 3 conditions. And is there. P is an integer, Q is an integer, and Q is non-zero. Okay, good. Yes. So what she meant was either write like this or write like this, like P by Q, such that P is in Z, Q is in Z, and Q is non-zero. Okay, but when we are saying that X is of the form P by Q, then it means for some P and Q. We cannot write all P and Q as one element, right? Okay, so 1 by 2 is X. Then I have found P equals to 1, Q equals to 2. Of course, we have to add one condition here because I can also write this as 2 by 4. Okay, so we know, so where what we say is where P1 by Q1 equals to P2 by Q2. If this is the condition we add, P1 Q2 equals to P2 Q1, then it is the same element, right? Or we also say that GCD is 1. Okay. I'm clearing the feedback. How many of you understand this? Yes, Takshak?
Sir, I think you have written the condition wrong there on the left hand side.
Left hand side. What should be the condition?
P1 Q2 equals to P2 Q1, right?
P1 Q2. Okay, sorry. Yeah, here. I didn't realize I spoke, I think, correctly. P1 Q2 equal to P2 Q1. Thanks, Takshak. Yeah. Fine now. Okay. Is there any other way? Or all of you agree with this? Anwar. Anwar have been saying yes so many times, right? Yeah, you want to answer? Anwar? Not audible, I think. Some connection problem. Okay, let us ask somebody. Anwar, let's see if you have the same answer. Room number 3. Ankita? You have any other answer? Okay, you are saying yes. Room number 4, Mansi? Room number... Okay. Sumanyu? You are not renamed yourself. I don't know your room number. Sumanyu, you have any other answer? Am I audible? Gokul?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's not my network, right?
Yeah, you are fine.
Okay, fine. Sometimes I don't know if it is my network or theirs. Okay, clearing the feedback. I'm just writing Q again, and I'm writing another set. So this is what we wrote. So there exists some integer P and some integer Q, and Q is non-zero, such that X is P by Q. I'm giving you another set, X, such that there exists an integer P and a natural number Q, such that X equals to P by Q. So my question is, are these two sets equal? Those who think they are equal, say yes. Those who think they are not equal, say no. Room number 7, Ashwini.
Yes, sir.
You are saying not equal. Do you have any reason why?
Sir, Q belongs to a नेशनल नंबर. इसमें नेगेटिव इंटीजर नहीं आते ना, इसलिए.
Okay. So do you see any relation between S and Q? Which integer is not there? Give me an element in S. Give me an element in S.
-1/2.
Okay, minus 1 by 2. So this belongs to S. And can you give me P and Q? Or let me write here A and B so that confusion is not there. Then we can state it by P and Q. Okay. Now minus 1 by 2 belongs to S. That means
Yes.
there exists some integer A and some natural number B. Can you give me that A and B?
A is equal to -1.
Okay.
B is equals to 2.
2. Okay. So I can confirm that this element belongs to S. Good.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
But does it belong to, does minus 1 by 2 belong to Q?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, but you are saying they are not equal.
या बी जब माइनस लेंगे तो वो बी जब -2 लेंगे तो 1/2 होगा ना, वो क्यू में भी.
Okay. So give element. Can you give me an element? B A इक्वल्स टू क्या लेना है, B इक्वल्स टू क्या लेना है S में, S के लिए
Yeah.
बताओ. कोई बात नहीं, आइडिया वॉट एवर आइडिया यू हैव, विल आई विल चेक. यू जस्ट गिव मी एलिमेंट.
Okay, sir.
हाँ.
A is equals to 2.
A इक्वल्स टू 2.
B is equals to -5.
-5. Okay. Good. So but I am asking element in S. Is it in S? Okay. Is it in Q?
No, sir.
Is it in Q?
Yes, sir.
You wanted to give me this, right? Minus
Yes, sir.
2 upon -5.
Yes, sir.
Is it in Q? You agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot the name. Okay, Ashwini, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, clearing the feedback. How many of you agree this is there? -5, 2 upon -5 is in Q. Room number 9, Sandhya.
Yes, sir.
Why it is in Q?
Because P belongs to Z and Q also belongs to Z.
What is P and what is Q?
Here P is 2 and Q is -5.
Very good. So P is 2 and Q is -5. Okay, thank you. Now my question is, what about 2 upon -5? Question is it in S? Is it in S? Can you give me A and can you give me B? Right, so that I have this 2 upon -5 in S. Is it possible or not possible? That is my question. 2 upon -5. Is it in, can I show it is in S or not? Yeah. Shivam just changed the answer. Yes, Aisha, room number 4. Aisha Siddiqui.
Yes, sir.
You said no.
Because -5 does not belong to natural number.
Yes,
So it
so
will
I
not be
cannot
in
take.
S.
Good. So what you say is that B equals to -5 is not in natural number, so I cannot take B equals to 5, -5. Is that your answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us ask somebody who said yes. Room number 5, Krishna. You said yes now.
Yes, sir. We can write 2 by -5 equal to -2 by 5. This is the same. So
Okay.
-2 Z and
Ah,
5
so-
belongs to.
Okay. So what is your A?
Yes, it belongs to S.
What did you take? A equals to what? I am asking this. A value of A and value of B.
-2.
A equals to -2 and B equals to
5.
5. Okay. So it is -2 by 5, but I can also write this as 2 upon -5. So
Yes,
what?
sir.
Yes, good. Thank you, Krishna. So what Krishna says that 2 upon -5. Okay. We think that A equals to 2 and B equals to -5 will not work here. But Krishna says I can take A equals to -2 and B equals to 5. And so I have -2 by 5, which is same as 2 upon -5. Right? Because we mentioned here P1 upon Q1, P2 is this way multiplied, same answer. Yeah, so this is same. So then we can conclude that 2 upon -5 is here. Now, does anybody want to change answer with yes or no? Room number 5, Rani.
Yes, sir.
Still going with no? What is your answer?
सर क्योंकि हम लोग ए और बी दोनों को सेपरेटली ले रहे थे इसलिए हम लोग को -2/5 इक्वल्स टू 2/-5 को इक्वल नहीं कर सकते।
क्यों नहीं इक्वल कर सकते? वो तो एलिमेंट तो सेम है ना। 1/2 इसमें आ रहा है ना, 1/2 इज हियर, 2/4 is also here, but they are equal. So if you
Yes,
give
sir.
me,
वैसे तो
if you give me p equals to 2, q equals to 4, I will write 1/2 only because this is no one representative. So this is same, no? In that way, we already written
yes,
here.
sir, yes,
p1q2 equals to p2q1. See, we have written this, है ना?
yes, sir, got it.
Yes, okay, good. So it's just different form. See, we cannot take a equals to 2 and b equals to -5. I understand. Yeah, so b is a natural number here, right? We cannot take that, but I can always write like this. Minus sign I can give to the first floor. A will take the minus, so there will be an integer, no problem. So does anybody want to change the answer? How many of you think they are equal? And still thinking not equal, say no. Okay, before we so let us discuss. We already done, but let us quickly recall. When do we say that two sets are equal? A equals to B. We know already, right? When do we say that two sets are equal? Why are you so slow? No, this is already done. No. Don't answer like this. So much disturbance, and don't answer like this. I'll ask. Just say yes. Click yes or okay. Yes. Room number 3, Sita.
A is subset of B and B is subset of A.
Yes, A is subset of B and B is subset of A, right? Both must be true. Then only they are equal. Okay, so how do I write A subset of B in terms of quantifiers? Right, we know this.
For
So
all
yeah, okay, thanks. Continue. For all given any
belongs to A
x in A.
and sorry.
This
For
one.
all,
Given any x in A.
and X belongs to B.
Okay, given any x in, sorry, I did some given any x in A, x is in B, right? And then you have and here similarly given any x in B,
B and
x is in A. Okay, good. We also wrote in terms of if statement, right? If then. How do I show a subset of B if then? How do we show this? Room number 2, Aduvit.
So we can say that for A contained in B, if X belongs to A, then X belongs to B.
Yes, the another way is writing like this, right? If x is in A, then x is in B. Okay, and then you will have and also this way also. If x is in B, then x is in A. Okay, thank you, Advait. Room number 4, Swati.
Yes, sir.
Now, what do you mean by A is not equals to B? If we say two sets are not equal, what do you mean by this?
If X belongs to A, then X belongs to, sorry.
No, but you can negate this first, this entire
Yeah,
thing.
that is A is not a subset of B or B is not a subset of A.
Very good. Yes. So see, very easy, no, to negate this kind of statements. Or B is not a subset of A. Now you can negate this. I mean, you can say what is A is not a subset of B. Swati, can you tell? What is the
Can you
meaning of
repeat?
this? What
Yeah,
is the meaning of this?
there exists
Yes.
X belongs to A such that
Yeah.
X does not belong to B.
Yes, very good. So this either we can find some x in A, which is not in B, or we can find some X in B which is not in A. Okay, so now coming back to this. Okay, good. So by revising now, clearing all this, I need some space. Yes, Aisha, you have any question?
Sir, can you move to the next slide? There was something which you didn't wrote.
Yeah, did I miss
Yes, yes.
what?
The third statement, if X belongs to B, then X belongs to A आएगा ना वहाँ पे?
Oh yes, fine.
Right hand side.
Yes, thank you. I missed that. Thank you, Aisha. Yeah, correct. Okay. Now the question is, if do we see a relation? My question is S equals to Q. Okay, when they are equal, this is our question. So we have to show S is subset of Q if we think that they are equal, and Q is subset of S. And if they are not equal, then one of them is not true. So what do you think? Do you have any relation like S subset of Q or Q subset of S? Do you see any relation? At least one side? Or do you see any element which is in one of them but not in the other? Either S is not subset of Q or Q is not subset of S. Then we need some element which is in S but not in Q, or we need some element in Q which is not in S. So do you see a relation? Okay, room number 10, Pragya.
Yes, sir. Sir, S is a subset of Q.
Okay, so Pragya says that. Okay, let's check this. Pragya says that S is subset of Q. So how do we show? Pragya, how do we show that S is subset of Q? See, we have to show, right? To show that S is subset of Q, what do we have to show? Given any X in A, X is in B. So I'm starting with some X is in A. X is in S. So X belongs to S. Then what we can say? Room number 3, Pooja. What can we say if I take X is in S? Sumanyu?
Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
If X is in S, then X is expressible as a form of A by B, where A is part of Z and B is a natural number.
Okay, then there exists A in Z and B is in N. B is a natural number, and such that X equals to A by B. Okay. And what we are proving is we are proving that S is subset of Q.
Yes.
So I want to show that.
To show this is in Q.
Yeah. So how do we show that it is in Q?
So since B is part of Z as well as N, because N is a subset of Z, we will say that X is equal to A by B is part of Q as well.
Okay, I want to show in Q. So for Q, I want to write X equals to P by Q. I know this. What do I know? X is of the form A by B, where A is an integer, B is a natural number. So can you give me P and Q, Sumanyu?
Yes, we will just take A and B.
P equals to A and Q equals to B. B is a natural number, but I already know that natural number is subset of integer, right?
Yes.
And Q, A is an integer.
It's not equal to 0.
Yes, so I have found P and Q, right? P equals to A, Q equals to B. I've written in form of P by Q. So I've shown that X is in Q. So this is, we are done. How many of you agree with this or understand this? Those who do not understand, say no. Just last minute before I complete. Okay, Aisha. Some confusion?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is the problem?
So why we have wrote that there exists A belong to integer.
Okay, should I repeat?
Every A
Huh.
belong to integer. Right? Yes, sir.
So okay, so what so we start with S is subset of Q. So I'm taking an X belongs to S. Okay, how do we show subset? A subset of B. If X is in A, then X is in B. So I'm taking X is in S. I want to
Yes.
show that X is in Q. Okay, X belongs to S, then what I can say? See, what is S? X satisfies this property. Okay, that means
Yes.
X equals to A upon B for some integer A and some natural number B. Yes.
Yes.
So for example, -1/2. So -1/2, I can write what is my integer? -1. And what is my natural number? 2.
-1 and 2.
2. Yeah. So X is in S. So there is an integer A and some natural number B such that I can write X equals to A upon B.
X equal to A by
A
B.
upon B. I want to show it is in Q. Okay.
Yes.
When does it belong to Q? If I can write X equals to P by Q for some
P
integer.
belongs to integer and
Yes.
Q belongs to
Q is
integer.
an integer and Q is non-zero. Okay.
Yes.
Did we check all the three properties? Let us see. What should be my P? Yeah, I know X equals to A by B. I want to write X equals to P by Q. What should be my P?
-1.
Not
Oh,
-1.
sorry,
A
integer,
by
integer.
integer. मुझे पता है A by B already
And
लिखा है मैंने, right? What should be my P?
yes.
Can I take P equals to A?
Yes.
Yes, because A is an integer, I can take P equals to A.
And
Okay, Q equals
yes.
to Q equals to. Can I take
B.
Q equals to B? Q, then is Q an
Yes,
integer?
because
Yes,
N is
it's
a
an integer. Because B is a natural number, so B is also an integer. Okay, so this condition is there. This
yes.
I found P and Q, but I would also to check Q is non-zero. What is my Q? Q is B.
Q is B.
Is B non-zero? Is Q non-zero? B is non-zero.
Don't know.
Why B is non-zero?
Yeah,
Because
we have took care B is equals to 2.
B
Natural
not
number belongs.
here too, but here it's a natural number, right? B is a natural
Natural
number.
number,
So
yes.
it is not zero. So it satisfies this condition. So I can write in the P
Yes.
upon Q form. P is an integer. Q is an integer. P is A. Q is B. And
And
Q
B
is
is not. Q
non-zero.
is
So
not equal to
X is
0.
here. Done. Okay. Is
X
it clear?
is a yes.
So
Yes.
S is subset of Q. Okay. So now before stopping, I want to just want to discuss whether Q is subset of S or not. So just last remark and then I stop. Q is subset of S, right? Prove or disprove. If you want to prove, you will take an element here from Q and show that it is in S. If you want to disprove, then find X to disprove. I'm not saying you have to disprove. I am not saying you have to prove. If you want to disprove, find X in Q such that X is not in S. Give example, then it is not a subset. Okay, then Q is not a subset of S. If Q is a subset of X, so that given any X in Q, or if X is in Q, then X belongs to S. Okay, I stop here, Gokul.
Thanks.